Hi guys, it's Anna Subia and I'm here at the Northeast Film Fest Horror Fest and I'm here with
Nicholas Gyeney.
Awesome, and you said you're with the film The Activated Man. What role did you play in this film?
I wrote it, produced it, and directed it.
Oh, that's amazing. So can you tell me a little bit about the film for those who haven't seen it?
Yeah, sure. It's basically about a guy who loses his dog to cancer, and this dog was like a son to him, and so the trauma of this loss basically breaks his mind, and he starts seeing these crazy visions that may or may not be real.
Okay, awesome. And what was your inspiration for this film?
It was actually my dog died of cancer, and his name was Louie, and the dog in the movie is Louie as well, and so it's just kind of like my ode to Louie in a way, twisting it into like a supernatural thriller, but beginning with this kind of emotional core of the dog.
Right. Oh my God, that's so amazing that you can like draw from that real life experience and really, you know, kind of use your art as a therapy in a way.
Exactly.
Yeah. And what was your favorite part of production with this movie?
My favorite part of production was finishing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was a tough shoot because this is a very ambitious movie, and we shot the movie in 15 days, which is very short. We used 12K cameras so we could punch in on certain shots and cut down on the amount of coverage we had to get because we could literally create new shots in post-production if we needed to. It was just a very, very tough shoot.
That's really cool that you were able to get that done in, 15 days? Yeah, that's nothing almost.
Yeah,
how long was the film?
It's almost 2 hours long.
Oh, wow.
1 hour, 55 minutes.
That is amazing. Oh, my goodness. And who were you working with? Were you working with new people? Is this a team you've worked with for a while?
Well, I made a few feature films up in Seattle, which is where I grew up, and then I moved to LA, and this is my first movie that I made in Los Angeles, so it was all fresh crew that I'd never worked with. They all kind of knew each other, and they're all professional crew. So it was kind of strange because I was like kind of the outsider on my own set because they all had worked with each other for years. They're all very talented, and they made the movie look really good.
That's really cool that you were able to like come together with them because I know it can be really awkward trying to put your creative vision in play with all these new people around. And you said when you were describing the plot, it sounded very like psychological and things like that. How did you portray those psychological twists with camera movement or like editorial choices?
A lot of it was editorial, kind of like he looks in a doorway, for example, and sees something, and then is distracted, and when he looks back, there's nothing there. So that kind of a thing. I wanted to keep everything very grounded and simple, not overly reliant on visual effects, because it's kind of like the movie Insidious, if you're familiar with that one, how they kept everything very grounded. All the spirits are just people in makeup, nothing, not too much CGI or anything like that. And so that's kind of the approach I wanted to do because we were making it on a tight budget. Tight is a relative term because we did make it on $1 million budget, but in terms of Hollywood standards, that's nothing.
Very low
right.
For Hollywood, yeah.
Right.
Right. Well, that's awesome. And is this the first screening you've had, or where is it in the short film circuit right now?
We've had a couple of test screenings, and tomorrow is technically our world premiere at actually Dances with Films next door in New York City, and we're the closing night film there, which is kind of an honor because it's a very prestigious festival. And so when I was approached by Larry, and I submitted the movie to this festival, and it became this great synergy because the timing worked out perfectly.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, congratulations. And are you up for any awards tonight here?
I've nominated for 4 awards.
Okay.
I think it's Best Feature Film, Best Director, Best Actor, and Best Ensemble.
Wow, congratulations. That's insane. All right, well, thank you so much for chatting with me. Is there any social media we can keep up with you on?
The Activated Man movie on Facebook. I'm kind of like an old man. I don't have an Instagram, working on it. I'll get there one day.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much and have a great night. Yeah.